Coming right up, the Hornets taking on the NBA basketball in the spotlight, and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. also celebrated in our games today and tonight, Greg.
It's great to honor a man who spoke for equality and justice, and in a league that's given voice to many communities working towards that equality.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Then there's Z, and it's Diabate in at the 5. Here's Z. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. Just 5 on the clock. With the drive, here's Diabate. And he banks in the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Fox, no good. And a fast break now for the Hornets. There's Ball with the 3. Rebound by Johnson. Nice game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against New Orleans. A pass to Fox. Back to Johnson. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Well, that's where Johnson does most of his scoring. He's very effective down low.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
To the inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Here's Ali, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Outside, Fox. Shoots over Ball. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
If there's open space to be found in the mid-range area, Fox will get to it and hit the jump.
And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
Here's Z. 6 points for him. Driving in. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Here's Harper. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Sexton has it in the corner. Here's Ali. Goes back up. Back to Sexton. Launches it. And it's Bryant with the rebound. Now here's Harper. Defended by Ali. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Harper. G right on him. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
16 seconds left in the first quarter. Three-pointer. No good. Shot missing. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Hornets ahead, leading by 3. The second quarter coming up. And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
They've got Harper, and Benyama's out there with Bryant. And it's York in at the 2 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And out of bounds is the Hornets game.
Substitution on court.
.110 left to play in the first half. Here's the screen. Drills the three-pointer. Z's got 15 points.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, if Fox gets within touching distance of the rim, he's not taking any chances.
Here's Z. 15 points in the game. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Vassell outside. Pass to Champagny. The shot misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Here's Z. And again, it's Charlotte with a 3.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Outside, Fox. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Charlotte taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Greetings. Right around this time, I would find out who my teammates were on the All-Star roster. Sadly, I was unable to play alongside Kenny. Sad for him, not for me.
See, that's And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Charlotte Hornets. Thanks for spending half.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. What a game we're seeing from Z.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
On the court for the Hornets, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Then there's Z, and it's Salon in at the 4. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Z in their last game against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And he drops it in from the low post. Fox has got 12 in the game.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync. They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, he just came flying. Vassell making sure it goes down.
The drive-by Ball. Bucket is good. He's got 10.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
It's Vassell on the wing. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Ali, and the layup's good off the glass. And that's now 30 points for Z.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Wembanyama, a screen on Ball. Fox feeling it out a bit. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Spurs with some changes. Champagne's checked in, and it's Harper in for Johnson.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Harper. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. Yes, that goes in. Wembanyama has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Charlotte leading by 17. 1:35 left to play here in the 3rd. Here's Ali. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Z's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Back to Fox. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 16 points for De'Aaron Fox. Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. In the corner, Kneppel with it. They set the pick. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Fox has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single 3-pointer in that first half.
Z, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Wembanyama.
He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall.
Here's Ali, and the layup is good. Z's got 39.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Fox. Count it. Fox has got 21 in the game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Ryan is out there with Harper, and it's York in at the shooting guard. That's the San Antonio 5.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Z. From past the arc, it's good from long range. Z's got 42 in the game.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here's Harper. Pass to Champagnie. Oh, good on the triple. Charlotte leading by 20. Here's Knipple. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Z. Shot clock at 5. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. San Antonio making a switch here. Fox is checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Diabate's checked in. And it's Colin Sexton in for Knipple. On the wing, Fox. He's covered by Ball. Bryant has the open look. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 7th assist here tonight. Count that bucket. Z's got 46 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Ball against Fox. And here's Bryant outside.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Fox gets it to go.
Still able to finish through contact. What toughness by Fox.
Hornets leading by 21. And Sexton has it in the corner. Pass to Z. Connects again.
And how many times have we seen him fill it up this season? It seems like he's scoring 50 every night.
That gives him the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. What a milestone. Wembanyama finds Fox. Kicks it out to Bryant. A 3-pointer, no good.
Well, I don't love him taking that shot, especially with the defense right there.
Ball, the pass to Ali. And another 3 for Charlotte.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Ball, the pass to Ali. 1:27 left in the game. There's Ball with the 3. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Charlotte.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Z.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
There's no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Ball, the pass to Ali. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Fox with it. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this.